I'll take some time this morning to address this situation here with the Cosby trial. And no matter which way you lean on it, you think that he's supposed to be in there, you think that he shouldn't, no matter which way you lean on it, there's one thing that we as black people, especially black men, need to understand. And that is, as many times as we've seen brothers and sisters caught up in these kinds of situations, we have to understand as a people the importance of pattern recognition within a system of white supremacy. Until we learn how to do that and do it thoroughly and effectively and pass the lessons that we learn down to future generations, we're going to keep seeing things like this. Understand something. If they can take a billionaire, a black billionaire, and proceed to do what they did to him in that trial with all the rules that they broke that are unconstitutional within it, they can do that to anybody. Anybody. On his level or lower. So now you have to understand something. Like I said again, whether you agree with him being in prison or you don't, this is one thing I think everybody needs to understand and go back and take a look at. Take a look at the way the trial proceeded. Since this Me Too thing started, it's been 219 accused people, men in Hollywood entertainment, what have you. Most of them have been white. Who's the only one who went to prison so far? Weinstein, Les Moonves, so on and so forth, Charlie Sheens, all these people that have admitted to doing things with solid evidence. The guy that played the dad on Seventh Heaven. Come out and just openly admit things. Nobody's pushing for these white men to go to prison. Because when it's time to punish white people in the system of white supremacy, the rules are different. The goalpost is always moved. We've seen it several times during mass shootings, all manner of type of crimes. All these teachers molesting, all these students. Anytime that skin is white, goalposts get pushed back. It's always talk about mental health. Always all types of extenuating circumstances. Don't let it come to affluenza. Oh man, that's totally different. But the thing we got to understand is if something keeps happening, again, we have to master pattern recognition. It would be different if we were rookies at these things and we didn't see what was going on and we were new to these things. But when they keep happening over and over, that's supposed to teach us something. And it doesn't matter if you in the entertainment industry or not, we better learn from these things. Because with everything that we're dealing with now, what we're going to have to face, we can't afford to be wasting time going in circles, having the same things happen to our people. And there's a lot of us out there that's going in circles right now. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all not going to make it, man. Black men and black women. There's a lot of us are not going to make it. With a lot of things that are coming that we're going to have to deal with as a people because we are all we got. We are all we have. All these talks of coalitions and all that. That's a nice sound to it. That's a nice sound, and a nice concept and theory to believe in. But when it comes time for people to go to bat for us the way we do for others, we don't see them people out there taking the blows we take and suffering the way we suffer. Now, you look at the way the world is set up, as far as black people being the majority in the world, it would make sense for every nationality or melanated person across the globe to come together, work together to fight white supremacy. Problem with that is, too many like to try to side with white supremacy by proxy. And every time that happens, who do those other groups target first? Whether it's our brothers and sisters on the continent in Africa, right here in America, UK, Canada, down the Caribbean, when those other groups side with team white supremacy, they come after our people. So I say this to you, brothers and sisters across the world, and the international black diaspora. We've got different faiths, different beliefs. One group will say this, one group will say I'm that. All of that are different forms of tribalism, but I'm going to tell you this. To be unified doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree on every single thing. One thing that we do agree on, those of us in our right frame of mind and are not trying to be down with team white supremacy chasing butter biscuits, we agree that we need to do what we have to do to survive as a people. So tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Unification means working together towards a common goal. We don't have to always agree on everything. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If we don't figure out how to do that, we're done. Because every nationality of person has learned how to do that except us. When you see, speaking here in America, Asian people that come from their countries of origin, any other race of people that come over here, no matter where they're from, their people don't disconnect from them and work against them, and they don't work against them vice versa, each other. They stick together, especially when it comes to dealing with black folks. So how can we expect to gain any type of effective victory with these challenges we face if we don't do the same or better? Y'all better think about that, man. I just wanted to take a little time and drop my little 2 cents on that, but think about it. We better get it together.